graphic extras. In this video I'm just going to show you how to create a very old-time photograph effect. Now, quite a few applications have actually got this feature now. I mean, there's a, well, obviously you can create this in Photoshop in a number of ways, but say PaintShop Pro has got retro filter, film types, etc. They've obviously gone for big time, those sort of ye olde photograph effects. And obviously there's lots of Instagram and everything else. So, well, quick way of doing it in Photoshop. I'm just going to quickly create a photograph by just rectangle, marquee, just go there, select that, inverse, edit, fill, white, select inverse, edit, stroke, just to give it a frame. Right, so I've got that frame. You could actually stop there. It's not very old time. That's a picture of Valencia anyway, by the way. Now, thing to do is go to the filter menu and camera raw filter. Now you can use raw filter. It's an annoying name because it can be used with TIFF, JPEG, etc. It can be used with virtually, obviously, all. So, and basically it's like a mini Photoshop in itself. I mean, it's got so many features. It's got loads of options over here. But the one I'm going to be using, just going to go to the graduated filter. And now it's not the fastest of options, and depending, obviously you can change, turn it around, move this graduation, different locations. I'm just going to put it there. See, already you've got this old time, the sharpness, change the fringe, so you just remove, change the blur slightly, change the temperature. Right, just going to, no, I'm just going to keep it about the same as what it was. I think that's much nicer. Obviously you can change the colour here, so if you want to go with red, of course go with blue. I'm just going to go with red though, so OK. Saturation I'm going to reduce. That's the one of the key factors to make it look ye olde. Nice bit of saturation. Reduce the contrast, make it a bit duller, not too dull. You don't want the picture to be too dull. Click OK. Now, of course, at this point, you could even go to Edit, Fade Camera, Raw, Filter, use maybe different blending modes if you wish. And that's another way. And so on and so on. Click OK. Now, once you've actually done that, I'm just going to now go back into the Camera Raw filter. Doesn't, you know, you can apply filters more than once. So that's the next thing. So just going to go back to the graduated filter, and now I'm just going to apply it to the other side. Just going to set that, and I'm going to go for a different colour. I'm going to go for green. Now, I mean, quite some of these old time pictures, quite often the picture starts to go really odd when you actually keep them in a cupboard for a long time. You come back to them and they're really starting to look really odd. Maybe sepia colour, even an orange. Whole heaps of colour suddenly changes in the picture. Saturation. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to go with that. Now I don't, of course, have to blur it as much, but that's fine. That looks like quite most of my old photos, frankly, quite blurry at times. So click OK. That's applied. And there you have it. You've got a really sort of ye olde photo, which is sort of starting to look worse for wear. And of course you could apply other filters as well. Don't have to continue that. There's also a wonderful, good old image adjustments, and maybe use color balance if you wish to change it slightly again. Just tweak that. Click OK. Anyway. That's numerous ways of modifying an image, create a ye olde photo effect.